Hello everybody, welcome back to the Dugout Podcast. You're here with your boy Ryan Leaf. Thank you so much for tuning in. Before we even start, like, subscribe, and comment. You know, normally I'm very happy on this podcast. Normally I'm very happy about talking about football. I'm very glad to be coming on this podcast talking about and chatting about different things in the Premier League. I'm not so happy right now. Why is that, you ask? Because how about this? Chelsea are in advanced talks to sign Timo Werner under Liverpool's nose. And this is not something that's new. This is not something that we haven't been made aware of. Liverpool have been haggling over whether they want to pay the entirety of his £53 million release clause. Now, it's very sad times. Liverpool just don't want to pay the money. And Chelsea are saying, we'll pay you up front. You know, the addition of Timo Werner is something that it boils my blood for some reason, because he was supposed to be a Liverpool boy. You know, there were talks that he had a video call with Jurgen Klopp. There were so many things, like reports saying that he's going to be a Liverpool player, that he only wanted to join Liverpool if he had to come to the Premier League, and that he couldn't play for anybody else. But that's not the case. And there are other reports from the Daily Mail, from Sky Sports, and also from the Independent, that Antonio Rudiger, his countryman, has been in his ear talking up a potential move to Chelsea. Now, what that's done is just influenced Timo Werner's decision on which club he should join. Because Liverpool have said to him that he should wait one more year before he joins Jurgen Klopp's squad, he's chosen Chelsea, because Chelsea are willing to take him now to the Premier League, and he would join a club that is potentially going to be in the Champions League next year. Now, it's very wild to have to see a player like Timo Werner, a quality player like him, go off to Chelsea and to London, and I'm very saddened as a Liverpool fan, if you haven't noticed. But what do we do? I mean, if Liverpool want to challenge, and if Liverpool want to stay on top of the Barclays Premier League or the English Premier League, they have to constantly improve. They have to constantly find ways to stay on top, because if you stay still, you go backwards in the Premier League. And Timo Werner was the perfect addition in terms of his quality, in terms of his finishing ability, in terms of his attitude. He was the perfect player to complement or to even challenge the likes of Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, and Roberto Firmino. Now, I'm pretty sure Liverpool fans are a little bit disgruntled by this news, but Chelsea fans are delighted. Now, Chelsea fans, how do you guys feel? Hit me up in the comments. Tell me what you guys think. How do you feel about Timo Werner being so close to joining your football club? Now, that makes some really, really good, exciting news, because if you think about it, Hakim Ziyech is actually confirmed to be a Chelsea boy as well, and it just adds a lot more firepower when they've added the likes of Timo Werner to their squad. Now, you ask me, where does he fit into the Chelsea squad? Plenty of people have been having this convo of, he's a great player, but where does he fit in? He immediately fits in anywhere across the front three. He can play in Tammy Abraham's position as the sole number 9. He can play on the right or on the left-hand side. But I think that Chelsea are well stocked with players. I think Pedro and Willian leave on a free transfer this summer, so that makes up some space in the squad to have Timo Werner as part of their first team. But you know what? The truth of it is that I think he starts out on the left-hand side. He's predominantly right-footed, if I'm not mistaken, and I think he'll play out on the left-hand side, leaving Tammy Abraham as the number 9, and on the right-hand side, I think it'll be Christian Pulisic or Hakim Ziyech. We'll just see what Frank Lampard does with that situation. But it's a welcome addition to Chelsea's squad. I think Liverpool fans are really going to rue the fact that they've missed this opportunity to sign Timo Werner. Now, Liverpool fans, how do you guys feel? Do you guys feel misled? I know that Fenway Sports Group and Liverpool themselves have been coming out saying that we shouldn't expect any kind of major transfers, but this was a player that was touted to be a Liverpool boy for the longest time. He was touted to be a Liverpool player for a long time by the press, the fact that Jurgen Klopp had some conversations. But here is some hope, Liverpool fans. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and a couple of other players that we've scouted in the past were also scouted by Chelsea, and those players rejected Chelsea in order to come to Liverpool. So don't lose all hope. The deal isn't done. I know it's very close to being done, but there could still be a final twist. If there isn't, then it's a welcome addition to Chelsea, and I think Chelsea are going to really enjoy having Timo Werner on their first team squad. Now, I'm bummed, I'm upset, as you heard earlier on. I'm pretty upset because I'm a Liverpool fan, really wanted Timo Werner. I love Dugout Podcast, but I just don't think he challenges the front three for a starting place. I know he's good enough to start for a certain club, but at Liverpool right now, with the current options they have, he's not good enough. And Klopp identified that and obviously wanted to go out there and get someone good enough to light a fire under Mo Salah and Roberto Firmino and Sadio Mane. So what do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. I mean, Chelsea fans, are you happy? Liverpool fans, do you feel a little bit let down? Like, how do you guys feel? Football fans, are you afraid of Chelsea next season? The way things are looking, Chelsea could be a title contender if Timo Werner goes to their football club. Let's be honest for a second. The firepower they have right now, in Christian Pulisic, in Hakim Ziyech, in Tammy Abraham, in Olivier Giroud, and a couple other players, the firepower they have, I wouldn't be surprised if they're pushing for the title next year, if they're challenging for it. I don't think it'll be a sustained title push, as they have a very young team. It's a very young team under Frank Lampard, and that being said, we can't be calling for consistency throughout 38 games, but I do think they will challenge very, very closely for the title. I think Frank Lampard's done an impressive job at Chelsea. It's been incredible, and I think that's why Roman Abramovich is blessing him with these players, because he knows he's won over Roman Abramovich's trust. You know, they are most likely going to finish in the top four. They probably will finish in the Champions League place, and Roman Abramovich knows that Frank Lampard's good enough for the job. I think that's why he's giving him the money to go and get what he wants. So Chelsea fans, if you guys are happy, let me know. What do you guys think? I'm pretty upset. I'm a Liverpool fan, but hey, there's not many a time when I'm biased on the show or when I lack objectivity, but I can't hide my emotions. I'm very upset. So what do you guys think? Hit me up on Twitter at $_I. Hit me up on IG at the Dugout Podcast and tell me what you guys think. So look after yourselves. This is your boy Ryan Leaf, and it's been a pleasure having you all. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel. Please subscribe, like, and share this podcast. This is your boy on the Dugout Podcast, the best football podcast in South Africa. So have the best week, guys. I'll chat to you guys soon. Stay safe this weekend.